So it's almost Christmas time. Not my most favorite time of the year, honestly. Um, that being said, every year there's always two huge debates. One is, are gift cards thoughtless? Which no, they are not, unless you buy it for a store that person never shops at. All right, if the person prefers Walmart and you buy them Target, then yes, it's a thoughtless gift. The second one is Baby It's Cold Outside a date rape song? The answer is no. I know everybody wants to say that it is, but everybody is wrong. You're wrong, 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 wrong. First of all, the song was written in 1944, where women couldn't do certain things without being seen as dirty and worthless if they did. Second of all, the language at that time is pretty much completely different than what we have now. Now, I didn't know this until a historian who actually studies language and the evolution of language mentioned this. But the phrase, what's in this drink, is a common joke in the 1940s about how weak the drink is. Basically, when she says that line, she's saying that there's so little alcohol in it, it might as well be water. It is not a reference to a date rape drug. It is a reference to how weak the drink is. He basically gave her this much alcohol and this much water. Second of all, if you listen to the lyrics, and I mean really listen to them, you realize that she's saying she's DTF the entire time, but she needs to make excuses so she doesn't look like trash. When she says things like, I'll have a cigarette more, I'll have a half a drink more, can I borrow your comb? That's her way at that time of saying, yes, let's do this. I am down for it, baby. But let me make these excuses so I look like a good girl who tried to protest. Nowadays, it's very simple. If she says no, it means no. If she says yes, it means yes. If she says stop, it means stop. All right? In a way, nowadays it's a little better for us. And the same goes for men. If a man says no, he means no. If a man says yes, he means yes. If a man says stop, he means stop. So, ladies, you can be just as bad as you say men are. All right? Just a little side story. I was staying at this hotel um, in Nevada, and it happened to be Nevada Days, and there was a bunch of teenagers there with no chaperones. And for about what was probably an hour, but it felt like 5 hours, to the point where I was ready to call the cops because it was a small town, and once a certain time hit, all the workers went home. So basically, if you needed security, you had to call the police. This girl stood outside my door begging this boy to sleep with her. And she kept saying, come on, we can even do it with this girl. And he kept saying, no, I don't want to. You're crazy. Leave me alone. And she kept saying, please, come back to my room. And I finally said, if you don't shut up, I'm calling the police. You know, because it was 1 in the morning and I wanted to sleep. So, ladies, you can be just as forceful and just as nasty as men. All right? But back to the song. All right? It's that old hard to get thing, which women had to do back then. That's not to say that there wasn't cases of date rape and everything back in the 40s. There's always been things like that. It's just that when you really listen to that particular song, she is saying yes the entire time. But she's trying to pretend that she's saying, you know, oh, my maiden aunt will say nasty things about me. The neighbors will say nasty things about me. So I need you to protect my reputation because, baby, I am down to do this. but I have to put enough of a protest on to make them think otherwise and make them think that you're some wicked Casanova to protect my reputation. So, yeah, I am sorry, but those of you who think that this song is a date rape song, you need to go back and study women's history and realize that the sexual revolution started in the 1960s and that we have it better now. We can flat out say yes or no. And considering that you're the generation that made the song Blurred Lines a hit, and Blurred Lines actually is about rape, then you're a bunch of hypocrites. All right? Baby It's Cold Outside is a totally sweet song about a woman who says that she is DTF but has to put up a protest. Where Blurred Lines is not that. All right? Nowadays, yes means yes and no means no. You can't put modern language and modern morality to a song at a time where if a woman said she was DTF, she basically was regulated to being a prostitute. Okay? So, gift cards are not thoughtless. And Baby It's Cold Outside is not a date rape song. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but you're wrong.